Keep It P podcast, where we take news and situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping the P on the P on the... Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, so I told you we was going to have a lot of kid racism this day. So this one is actually the university targeting kids. It says, with Ed David leaving probe of racist emails sent to students, UMass aims for better preparation. So you can't send out racist emails without first crafting the racist email, then not proofreading it, and then sending it out. Sounds pretty purposeful to me. I just don't know. It just doesn't sound like an accident. But anyway, hold on, let me see. This one of them little garbage poo-poo articles. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this again before we even get started. Let me see if I can find this again. Because it looks like they cutting me off, y'all. And if so, you know I'm so cold. I will do another. I'll sit up here and do another whole story real quick. Don't even trip. This is how we do this here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right. Let me see. No. Wow. Don't tell me this is one of them trickery articles where it's going to refer you back to the real article. Yes. Okay. They do this all the time. All right, y'all. So we just going to switch it up. If y'all rocking with me this morning, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If I sound good, make sure you hit that like button. If you hit the like button, that'll let everybody else know that I'm going live, and that helps out the channel. Let me see what we got here, because I'll just switch it up. Implicit bias training cost me my nursing job. You know what that sound like to me? It sound like she wasn't able to stop being racist. It looked like she wasn't able to stop being racist and she got caught up. All right, come on, y'all. Let's do this real time. I'm going to show y'all how gangster I get. Boom. We coming with another one. What's up with all these trickery ass articles? I'm about to say, hold on now. All right. So it's saying, I was fired from my nursing job this year for refusing to take implicit bias training. After 39 years of providing equal care to all of my patients without regard to their race, I object to mandatory course grounded in the idea that I'm racist because I'm white. I fear every healthcare professional will soon be forced to make the same awful decision I did, falsely admit to being racist or abandon the medical field. Well. Sounds like somebody's salty that they actually got to care about somebody else's well-being. Sounds like somebody mad because they can't be disrespectfully racist. Sound like a hit dog is hollering. Sound like you wasn't giving care to patients. Because if that was the case, if you really cared about the patients, then you would take the training to make sure there's nothing that you missed. It says, my ordeal started in September 2021 when my employer, Dallas-based Baylor Scott and White Health, rolled out its annual training modules for clinic educators. The list included overcoming unconscious bias. Overcoming unconscious bias? That says it all, lady. You're doing things unconsciously, so you probably don't even know you're doing it. But the way that you're fighting against this article lets me know you're doing exactly that. After viewing the international course, I contacted my supervisor and asked for a meeting with the chief of nurse's office and the human resource director. The former sent the surrogate. The latter didn't attend. After 2 meetings, it was clear that I wouldn't be given an exemption. My supervisor told me, I don't want you to die on this cross because it's stupid. She was telling you right. But I did because you're dumb. The idea of implicit bias is grounded in the belief that white people treat those who aren't white worse than those who are. No shit, Sherlock. It's part of the woke assumption that society includes healthcare suffering from systematic racism. It is. Accordingly, my own supposed implicit bias, which is a euphemism for ingrained racism, must be rooted out. It should. But you don't want that, huh? Not only that, it must be replaced with preferential treatment for the non-white. I failed to see how real racial discrimination is justified by my non-existent racism. Girl, when I break you off. You saying some bullshit. This is a mouth-frothing, undercover, okay sign throwing up secretly in pictures, so-called white supremacists. She said, I knew it was coming, but I was still devastated when I was fired in February. I went from a 6-figure job to 0 income. The day I was fired, I sold my car to make sure I have enough money to live on. When I tried to find a new haircut job, nobody would hire me. No doubt if they contacted my old employer, they would have told them why I was let go. Well, good for you. It sounds like you mad that you just can't continue to be as much as racist as you want to. You're losing it, huh? Society's just not going your way, huh? And did y'all hear her say she went from a 6-figure job to 0 income? Okay. But why you had to sell your car though if you had all that much, if you was making all that money, you wasn't saving none? Then you had to sell your car to survive? Well, it seems like this white privilege thing ain't working out for you, boo. It says states are increasingly require implicit blind training to condition as a condition for obtaining medical nurse's license. Good. It says the nurses are told that implicit bias kills and white privilege is covert form of racism. The course walks nurses through their possible contributions to modern day lynching in the workplace, and you don't like that. You know what? This is a long, and okay, let's go ahead and get it done, because I know she ain't doing nothing but crying in this. It says no state board of medicine and nursing provides sufficient evidence to support the claims that all white people are implicitly biased. We know it. And there's plenty of social research that shows that implicit bias testing is flawed. Policymakers don't even seem to consider that the unintended consequences of those mandates, accusing me and my peers of racism will contribute to soaring levels of burnout, causing many to leave the medical profession. Some, like me, will surely be forced out. Patients, especially minorities, will experience the most harm. Their caregivers are being told to admit to unconscious racism. Why would you see a physician who would supposedly hate you or will hurt you in health? Girl, you asking a dumb question because y'all financially strangled the black community and we don't own those same things. So it's like we gotta go to the, come on now. It says, before I was fired, I wrote the following leadership, Baylor Scott and White Health. Treating patients, co-workers, family members, and supervisors in a fair, respectful manner is a practice I have subscribed to during my entire 39 years of nursing career. The same is true of most of the medical professionals I've worked with. Not one, not me, my peers, or patients will be better off if more states call us liars and racists. Nah, yeah, you know what? Good thing they got your ass out the paint. Cause you was probably one of the ones secretly upping people's doses and murdering them and doing all type of crazy shit. I see right through you, boo. And that's what you get. I'm glad your ass out the door. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all. but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code, boy. Tap back into the Key Pete podcast on the 430 side of the game because I'm going to be live today, baby. Other than that, 4 words that I'll leave you with. Love with the peace. We have also got blessings. And aloha. Out the doha for shoha. Because you already know her. Yay!
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid.